This is Krysten Peek with Rivals.com here with five-star Jabari Smith Jr, Auburn commit, the highest recruit ever to commit to Auburn. We're here in Arizona at Pangos All-American Showcase. Jabari, this is the first time I've seen you back on the court, probably since last high school season. How does it feel to be back out here playing against some of the other top guys like Paolo and Chet and everyone else that's here?
It just feels good to get back out on the court and compete against people who's not from your state because, you know, we couldn't travel a lot with Corona, so it feels good to just get out and travel and play against some of the best players in the country and just get out here and really compete.
And I have to ask you, during the quarantine time, what were you working on? How did you stay focused heading into your senior year?
I feel like I had a gym available, but it was, of course, rules and stuff like that, sanitation and different stuff like that. So during quarantine, I was in the gym almost every day. I was still working, but I was just got closer to family, couldn't get out a lot. I feel like it was some goods to it and some bads, you know, just like I said, getting closer to family, not taking for granted the game of basketball, just loving every second of it and knowing how fun this time of your life is, and just being a kid, you know, because when you grow up, you can't go back. So just enjoying everything, and it was a good and bad for me.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys were able to rest your bodies too, so that was probably definitely a plus side to it. All right, you're heading to Auburn.
Yes, ma'am.
Like I said, highest rated recruit Auburn has ever had.
Yes.
What did Bruce Pearl say to you when you told him that you were going to commit to Auburn?
He just told me he was going to push me every day. He told me we was going to win, have fun, and just, you know, the family atmosphere down there in Auburn is nothing like it. So just being able to stay close to home, you know, I stay like an hour and 15 minutes away from Auburn. So just being able to stay close, family coming to watch me play, and really building a family relationship with Auburn, Coach Pearl, and just the whole city, just all of that. I feel like all of that is important in picking a school, not just winning and not just all of that. I feel like you got to go to a program that's going to show you love and overall push you and not treat you different than nobody else.
Did you have an in-home with them at all during this recruitment process?
I didn't.
Okay, and so what was your first impression of the coaching staff and the campus? You said you're an hour and a half away from there.
My first impression was just, you know, I went to the game when they played Tennessee at Auburn, so, you know, that game was crazy. So they ended up being down and coming back. They put a crazy comeback, so it was like the gym was just exploding, and it was just nothing like it. You know what I mean? Everybody was so together. Like, even when they were down, nobody was getting down on each other. Nobody was like arguing. It was just like they were so together, and like the fans were so together. Like, it was just so, like, it was no, I could say no to that.
Yeah. And you got Sharif Cooper there now, who he could possibly play 2 years.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. But what excites you most about possibly being able to play with him next year?
That'll be great. You know, he's a great point guard. He's very unselfish. I got to talk to him after my commitment and a little bit before my commitment. So just being able to talk to him and telling him, and he's telling me he can't wait to have me down there and put in some work and stuff like that. So that's just a great opportunity to play with a great point guard like that. And if he is there the second year, he'll have experience, and him being able to teach me stuff and different stuff like that. So it'll be pretty cool if I was able to play with him.
All right, this time next year, you're playing at Auburn. What are the games you're circling and getting excited for?
Games I'm circling. I feel like every game in the SEC is a game you circle. You know what I mean? Every game is so competitive, and just that conference is so, like, all the schools are so, I mean, it's like that for every conference, but all schools are so close. And, like, every game is just going to be competitive. Every game is going to be high intensity, so like it's no specific game I would circle or nothing like that, but because I feel like you should approach every game the same. So
when you look at your senior year, what are you hoping to accomplish?
Seeing your overall goal to win the state championship. I came up short all 3 years, Final Four, and then I went to the Elite Eight. So this year I feel like this is the year where I have the most experience, have a point guard in Miles Rice with me, Deshaun Proctor and other great pieces with me. So I feel like this is the year we can get it done and overall bring the first state championship to Sandy Creek.
All right, well, thank you so much for the update. For more information on Jabari Smith Jr., keep it here at Rivals.com.